Hello everybody, this is Karen playing King's Quest 6. Welcome back, air today, gone tomorrow. When we last left off we were at Big Blank Wall Times. So let's make that happen. So here we are, Big Blank Wall. So we've kind of done what we can do in the castle area for now. So we're going to go over here. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot else we can do until we get pretty close to the end of the game. Or no. Mid-game. We can do some stuff mid-game, but like, that's about it. And then the end of the game is when we'll get more into it. So, let's head over here. There's a lot of stuff over here, and it's going to be pretty chatty at first, so be forewarned. Okay, so, still as text. Cool. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. So if you notice, there's a guy here selling lamps. Can't do anything with him yet. So we're gonna go into the pawn shop. Let's try that first. Good day. Oh, by the way, we're not gonna listen to his voice just because I don't care. But the guy who voices this character is actually the same guy who voices Lee in the Walking Dead video game. So there you go. So right here we have a cup of mints, so I'm going to take one of those. Alexander takes a mint. And I'm going to talk to this guy, because you can start some good stuff with him. Good day, merchant. What can you tell me about the land of the Green Isles? I can tell you she is in a dark time. Without the ferry, communication between the islands has ground to a halt, and so nearly has my business. Also, this guy has kind of like a Jamaican-ish accent. Why the long ages of peace have ended, and why the crown has not done something about it is beyond me. I'm not going to do a Jamaican accent because I'm not going to be any good at it. But then, I am a shopkeeper, not a politician, and can only hope for better days. So, part of this is, oh, I can't do anything with him yet. Let me go ahead and trade something to him. I have this copper coin. Is it of any value to you at all? Most interesting. I've never seen a Daventry coin before, but it is copper genuine enough. I might even find a buyer who's interested in foreign currency. The items on the front counter are the only things in the store that I can let go for the price of 1 copper. I do remember how he says copper. 1 copper! You make your choice from there. Alexander looks at the item on the counter to make his selection. So I think the thing that's most useful right now is the nightingale. We're going to take that. That mechanical nightingale looks intriguing. I believe I'll take it. Very well. Your coin is well spent. Remember, this is a pawn shop. I'm always willing to take back my own goods in trade. I'll remember. Thank you. So the nightingale is just a wind-up nightingale. It plays music. So that's all I can do with him right now because I haven't gone to talk to the people over in this part of the island yet. So let's go and take a look at the bookshop. Ollie's Books. Hello, I'll be right up. Bert? Now, what can I do for you? You don't have to go directly and talk to him right now. You can kind of just hang out. So, let's look at what's on the table here. There's a small table near the door that bears a sign. The sign has undergone a number of changes. It once read 10 pence, but that was crossed out and replaced with 5 pence, then 1 pence, then free. The sign currently reads, "Take one, please." Only 1 book remains on the table. It looks like the bookshop owner really wants to get rid of that book. Well, let's take it. Alexander picks up the book from the small table. Oh yes, please take that book. You have my most humble thanks for doing so, good sir. Really? Thanks! So this is actually pretty funny. If we read the book, you get... Oh, I'm not gonna read it. Oh. Well, never mind. I guess I have to read it before I pick it up. Silly me. Let's look at this. Alexander rests his feet for a moment. Alexander picks up and leafs idly through a book called The Changing Roles of Court Entertainers Through the Ages. Well, that was refreshing. Okay, whatever. I wonder if I should... Let's turn the volume down just so the music isn't so distracting. Oh, really? Jesus. This game does not like playing with fraps in the background. Oh, I guess that's not just the music volume either. We'll put it right there. That'll do, pig. This guy looks strange. Let's talk to him. Good day, sir. The mysterious old man just ignores Alexander. So let's talk to the bookshop owner. Really? Okay, Jesus. Good day, sir. I'm a stranger in this land. Also, if you notice that ding 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 sound, means you've done something right. What can you tell me about the land of the Green Isles? It gives you points. That is quite a question, young man. Who are you and what would you have me tell you? My name is Alexander. I know I'm on the Isle of the Crown, but I'd like to know whatever you can tell me about this island, and if there are other islands nearby. You are indeed a stranger. Anxious is the man who knows not the customs of the lands beneath his feet. This island is called the Isle of the Crown because the royal family's castle is here. Besides the castle, we also have this village and the docks over to the west. There are at least 3 other islands. The Isle of the Sacred Mountain, the Isle of the Beast, and the Isle of Wonder. At least 3? Does no one know for certain? This is no ordinary land, Alexander. The land of the Green Isles has always been a place of vague boundaries, as if islands come and go. Legend speaks of a 4th island, an isle shrouded in mists. I myself have never seen it. Then, too, the land of the Green Isles is said to exist on the boundaries of the world and to the next. Even darker places are reputed to be closer here than anywhere else in the world. That's quite a claim. Claim, yes, but probably just local superstition. We who live here on the Isle of the Crown at least sleep well enough at night. Those first 3 islands you mentioned, how might I learn more about them? Ideally, a young man seeking such knowledge would travel to their shores and learn about them firsthand. Meeting the leaders of each place would be helpful, naturally. Unfortunately, the ferry no longer runs between the islands. There has been much political unrest, and it has been too dangerous to travel for years. Wow, that's a long time. Perhaps the ferryman can tell you more. He has little enough to do these days. And if you haven't been there already, you might seek an audience at the castle. Thank you kindly, merchant, for all of your good advice. Ah, but advice is free, Alexander. Making use of it costs much more. So some stuff to look at would be these bookshelves. Volumes of poetry are on display. These shelves hold a collection of oddly titled guidebooks. Alexander notices such books as How to Become a King with Little or No Rupees Down, Finding the Right Girl with the Right Dowry, and Why Good Princesses Like Bad Wizards. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's look at these. Assorted travelogues and biographies are arranged on these shelves. These shelves hold a selection of cookbooks. He hasn't interested in the cookbooks. Alright, let's go look at the love poems. I'm sure that's more in my... Yeah. Thinking of Cosima, Alexander decides to lead through one of the volumes of love poetry. He reads, Thy hair, thy lips, thy beauteous face, and all thy studied female grace, have won for thee anon a place within this broken breast. Not bad. And another. Upon the shore the lilies bend, untouched by worldly care, where shadow they her earthly bed. Oh, that she were not there. Yikes! And another. What was it when I looked at you? What power has chained me through and through, and binds my heart with links so tight I cannot live without the sight of you? What nameless thing has captured me, and made me powerless to flee? What thing is this without a name that brings my mind e'er back the same to thee? The name of love cannot apply, its commonness does not descry the haunted, painful cry that my heart makes for you, that e'er my soul eternal makes for you. A little close to home, that one. That was kind of a wordy poetry thingamagoo. Oh, piece of paper fell. Pick it up. Alexander picks up the fallen page. It's the love poem he particularly liked. It must have fallen out of the poetry book. I see that old volume has lost another page. You may keep it if you like, sir. I've glued the stubborn thing back in place 2 times already. I do rather like it. Thank you, merchant. Ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-bam. I think that's everything we can do here for now. We've tried to bother the wizard, but not a lot's happened with that, so let's go. So now, you can try to talk to this guy. He'll just say old lamps for new. Good day, peddler. Good day, sir. If you'd like to get one of my fine new lamps, I'll need an old lamp in trade. Isn't it rather a bad business, taking old lamps and giving new lamps in exchange? Well, there's always a chance that I'll find a genie. If I had a genie, I'd be richer than a king. Besides, there's always a roaring business in antique luminaries. Fair enough. Alright, so let's go this way. Alright, so... You should really just hang out here for a second and watch what happens here. I don't remember if walking... Yeah, here we go. You lazy thing, get back to work and stay away from those roses. I've told you a million times those flowers are too sweet for the likes of you. You've still got to do the breakfast dishes, make lunch, and clean the stables yet this morning. And get your veil back on. No one wants to look at your face. Yes, stepmother. So, it is also important. Alexander has not been invited to pick the family's roses. And just look. Red roses beautifully cover the top of the house's fence and gate arbor. The house is made of stucco and an architectural style native to this island. It's apparently quite old since climbing vines embrace its exterior. There's not a lot you can do here, just pay attention to it pretty much. Excuse me. Alright. So we're gonna end it here. Well, no we're not. Let's do this first. Hey stranger, come join me. The water is wonderful, and I can show you the way to the next island. So now we're gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time on King's Quest VI. Air today, gone tomorrow. Bye-bye!